In our generation, we never really thought about whether we could pause and stop work. I mean, we just keep going. We spend a lot of time at work, and that leaves us very little time to spend with the children. So we have to be very efficient in managing the family as well as the office. So as a parent with growing up children, you have to be a little bit more relaxed about the children's grades, about mistakes that you make or they make. Sometimes you just have to laugh it off. As a mom, as a parent, the relationship with the children, it changes as they grow up. I take advice from my sons and my daughter. They are very perceptive, they have a view about things, and more often than not, they are pretty spot on, I must say.
Like, she puts a lot of trust into what we do, and she believes that we will make good decisions about ourselves. I think I mostly admire her hardworking quality because she's always coming back home late at work, but then she still has to stay up and go through her emails, help me out, help my brothers. I think she acts as a symbol of inspiration. Can inspire people to work harder and achieve what you want to be.
I think in our job we are faced with different transactions, different clients every day, and I think that's very exciting. That keeps me going. We've always recognized that every talent is important to the firm, whether male or female. I think at this stage, I would say that this whole gender diversity is quite an issue in the corporate world, and it's something that I'm personally quite passionate about. I have a lot of female colleagues in the firm, and it is in my interest and in the firm's interest for us to be able to develop both the female as well as the male talent to their maximum potential.
As a leader, Rachel has an open door policy, and that's great. She's very approachable, and you feel that she is always willing to help you out with advice, with her thoughts. But she allows her junior partners or her associates to step up and take responsibility or to work independently. Her clear focus and tenacity, if Rachel decides to take on a project, she gives it her all. She's a real go-getter, and if anyone can succeed in that project, it will be her. You know, what she's achieved today, it is in itself a symbol or role model for the young women of today, and not just lawyers. I think when you look at Rachel, you see someone who's managed to have a successful career, especially in a demanding industry, yet have a very happy family. It sounds trite or cliche to say she has it all, but I think that when young women of today look at that, they realize that they too can achieve that.
She displays humility in whatever things that she do, professionally as well as a personal front. And I think that attracts people to her. It's a sincerity that touches heart. She's not someone who will go after fame or success, or rather success comes to her. She attracts success because of the very quality and characteristics of who she is, because she believes in putting in her best in everything that she do. I think she is a very real-life example of how much a woman can achieve, in her career, because she has broken, I think, literally all glass ceiling in a sense in a typically male-dominated law industry. It's beyond what most lawyers would have been able to achieve. So, and for a woman to have achieved that, she really symbolizes the fact that the sky is the limit, because you can achieve both in the professional front and in the home front. And I think this is what she has done and made it possible for the rest of us to believe that yes, it is possible.
I guess she has this friendly effect. Like when she's doing business, you still make friends with her.
I guess it's the moments when we just drop by each other's office and share something that's happened, like a funny incident, or a war story or something that's happened, and it doesn't have to be at work. And it's moments like this when you feel like the office is more than just an office.
She believes in people and she believes in giving her best. I think one thing that strikes me is that she has achieved so much success, professionally, and in terms of lifestyle, very different from the early days when we were just normal kids running around in the HDB estate, and how she's still so grounded as a person despite achieving so much. So to me, that's really that quality of her, and she demonstrates that, and she lives that.
Each woman will need to have their own definition of whether or how they want to have it all. I personally believe that this is not a universal concept. It differs from person to person, and so long as we are happy with balancing the different aspects of our life, then I think you can just consider that you have it all yourself.